Good morning, this is my Shaman Oracle reading for this new week. Today I'm reading for Aries, Taurus, Gemini and Cancer, and this reading here is for Aries. Welcome Aries. First card is the Moon, and that card is from the Tarot of the Divine. And the Moon card is about the Princess Kaguya from Japan. It is a Japanese fairy tale. The moon is the subconscious and all its illusions, potential, pitfalls, and the possibility of self-deception. Here, two tanukis, shape-shifting raccoon-like animals, each stare at a different moon, though it is not clear which is the real one. The card is about some trickery, melancholy, some anguish, illusion, and insecurity. The second card is the Queen of Fire from the Good Tarot deck. And this card is about creative collaborations, soul connections, passion inspired by a spirit, and artist, or being an artist. Say this: I am capable of strong friendships that inspire me and encourage me to express myself in my own way. I co-create with others dedicated to a vision of achieving the highest good of all. How might I join in the dance of co-creation, letting spirit flow through me and inspire me to express my passion? The Moonology card is the full moon in Scorpio. And the full moon in Scorpio is saying it is time to release negativity. If you have been feeling paranoid and acting weird, take this card as a very direct message from the cosmos to stop it. Worrying yourself is pointless. It is time to release any negativity you have around the situation you are asking about. If someone has been unkind to you, perhaps it is time for you to release them. This card heralds an emotionally intense time, since both the full moon and Scorpio themselves are both extremely intense. It is time for you to feel all your feelings. There could be some nastiness in the air when you get this card. If that is the case, take it as a sign to move away from anyone or anything you feel is toxic. Attuned to the moon, and it says it's all better out than in. Additional meanings for this card: it's time to move from living fearfully to living joyfully. You are right to have your suspicions. Grudges are toxic, so let something go. And the end of an argument is coming. The teaching here is that a full moon in Scorpio has a sting in its tail. It can herald a vindictive end to a relationship. It can also be a time when we want to be good, but we are naughty. If you get this card, no matter when, your dark side and your shadow self may be showing. The full moon in Scorpio is also a time of magic. If you were thinking of making some magic, this is your time to do it. The Starseed card that came out is the Child of the Cosmos, and it's about the intelligence of the universe which lies within you. There is a mysterious force that governs all of life, an intelligence that tells flowers when to bloom and the tides and seasons when to come and when to go. That intelligence is also within you. It was there before you drew your first breath, and it will be there well beyond your last. It is the part of you that informed every cell what to do when you were in your mother's womb. It's harder to resist this force than it is to surrender to it, because Earth is a planet of polarity and free will, so it is easy to forget that this intelligence exists within us. So often we become disconnected from this pulse of life and fall into the pattern of believing that we are separate. Or we feel that we need to do everything alone. We can feel isolated and as if we need to figure things out for ourselves, to rely on our own strengths. So you are being called to remember the intelligence that is within each and every one of your cells, to remember that you are a precious child of a loving and gentle universe, that you have access to all of the intelligence, wisdom, strength, flow, and qualities there ever were, are, or will be. And to remember that if flowers know exactly when and how to bloom, so do you know everything you have to do. The Starseed Soul Inquiry say this, or ask rather this: how can I surrender more deeply to the intelligent flow of life? Now we come to the Sacred Moon Oracle deck. Out came the Unicorn. Yeah, and the Unicorn is about purity. You peer through the tall oak trees into a sacred meadow, and in the center of this meadow, illuminated by a single ray of sunlight, stands a radiant, noble, pure white unicorn. The aura around it shimmers, wavers, and sparkles as if the unicorn was lit from within by 1,000 dancing stars. When this card appears, you are ready to step into the innocence of a child and see the world with the eyes of wonder. Traditionally, unicorns represent purity, innocence, hope, faith, and high ideals, and also miracles. So when you stop looking at the world through the lens of your past, you will find how fresh and wondrous the universe truly is. The past doesn't need to define you. Know that life can begin fresh and new. This card can also appear when there is the need for inner purification and some renewal. So take time to release what doesn't serve and support you in life. Watch the miracles unfold. Unicorns are symbols of miracles, magic, and enchanted living. This legendary creature can call the seemingly impossible into reality. So if you have a dream that has eluded you for a while, this card is letting you know that all things are possible. The purity of your heart is emerging, and it is time for sweet innocence for you. Purify your life, step into your innate innocence, and believe in miracles. They are coming. The spirit of the unicorn says, no matter what happened in your life, step into your innate innocence. You have a pure soul. You are a child of the Creator. Let go of the past and see the world with new eyes, and almost miraculously wonders will happen. And the last card I picked, the animal spirit card for each of you. And the card that came out for Aries is the little owl. The little owl has the key to wisdom. The little owl has been the companion of a goddess and the patron of a city, so do not let the word little fool you. This icon of wisdom sat on Athena's blind side, illuminating what even a goddess could not see. Athena, the Greek goddess of wisdom, knew that being wise requires us to acknowledge our own weaknesses, to understand that even goddesses are not all-knowing. Blindness in and of itself is not a fault. Failure comes from refusing to call on those who will help you understand the whole. Little owl sees what you cannot, so call on her when you are ready to listen. That was the reading for Aries. I hope you liked it, Aries. I do wish you a wondrous day today and a joyous whole week. Take care. Thanks for listening again. Take care and goodbye.